some of the best poses for those of you who have a Vata Pitta dosha that is dominant within you. So let's get going. I recommend you have a mat. If you don't have that, I'm using the blanket because my mat's in my car. Some blocks, a bolster or a pillow. Obviously I don't have one, but that can always be super handy. So the first pose, very common, very, very easy, just a simple, easy seated pose. But to make this more geared toward balancing that Vata Pitta, try to make your easy seat pose as comfortable as possible. So maybe that means trying to sit on a block or a pillow, and very simply find a seat. Ground through your tailbone, lengthen through your spine. Feel like there's a string on the top of your head pulling your crown upward. You can simply let your hands rest wherever they want on their body. And if it feels right for you, you can bring a mudra into your practice. Maybe a Gaya mudra, your thumb to your pointer fingers. Just let them rest. Bring awareness to your breath here too. Lengthen your inhales, lengthen your exhales. Notice where the breath is going in your body. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times. All right, very simple, easy seated pose. This next pose is a forward fold. Any sort of forward fold or twist is going to be great for Vata Pitta. With this forward fold, I definitely recommend trying to incorporate props in some sort of way. But you're going with one foot at a time, one leg at a time. So extend your right leg out, bring that left foot inside of your right leg, wherever it wants to go. Spin your heart to face your right toes, and you can simply inhale to reach up and exhale to fold over your right leg. And that can be your thing. You can bend that right knee as much as you want. One thing I really like to do in this forward fold is to bring blocks to frame that leg. And you can use these, maybe just rest your forearms on them. If you have a bolster, you can rest your bolster down, rest your head down. But sometimes it can feel really good to incorporate some movement into your forward fold. So if you want to try that, you're going to inhale to press into your blocks, lift your heart away from your leg. Exhale, try to bend your knees more, fold further over top of your right leg. See if you can move with your breath here. Almost feel like you're waving your spine. Inhale and exhale to fold. Inhale brings you up. Exhale to fold. Another option here too is if you have a pillow or a bolster, you can literally set it right on your leg. You can just rest on it like that. Or maybe your block, just relax down. Inhale. Exhale. Of course, hold this for however long you want. Let's go on to the other leg. Extend your left leg out, bend your right knee, plant that right foot inside your left leg. You can just hang out. You can grab a hold of your leg and pull yourself closer, or just let body weight and gravity do its thing. Or grab a hold of your blocks. And inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to see if you can fold deeper. Few more with your breath. Go slower, as fast as you want. Bend that left knee as much as you want. Inhale. Exhale. All right. And then when you're ready, and if you want to, walk your hands up your body and then extend both legs out. And you can do the same thing. You could create a little bolster bridge you could rest on. Maybe just rest your arms on here. Maybe you want to grab a hold of your feet or your legs in some sort of way. But try with your inhale to extend your spine, lengthen your back, and then exhale to fold. Bend your knees as much as you want. Try to keep those toes flexed, but if you're wanting some movement here, you can point your toes, flex your toes. Try to see if you can feel like you're pulling your lower belly in as you're folding forward. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can get deeper in your fold. pose. I feel like if you're going to do any yoga pose in the day, it's going to be cat-cow. Please. I really do enjoy cat-cow with blocks, but of course, you do not need them. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Your feet are back behind you. And if you gaze between your legs, you cannot see your feet hiding back there. Draw your belly button down towards the earth. Open your heart through your arms. Gaze up and inhale here in your cow back. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Tuck your tailbone under. Round your spine. Draw your chin into your chest. If you have your hands on blocks, really press your hands into your blocks. Move with your breath. So you're going to inhale to lower your belly. Open your heart. Gaze up. Exhale, maybe untuck your toes, round your spine. Add in whatever movement feels good for you. Just see if you can really connect this with your own breath. Inhaling to your cow. Exhaling to your cat. Another little micro movement, if you want to try it, is when you're exhaling to your cat, you're going to lean back just a little. Inhale to open up your heart. Exhale, cat. All right. Inhale back through center, and we're going to do the next one, which is going to be a gate pose. So step your right foot all the way out to the side. Your right foot is going to be in line with your right knee, but it can go wherever it needs to, like so. And you can stay here. This might be enough for you. Or walk your hands up to your body, and you can stay here. Maybe readjust. Maybe put a little extra padding underneath that left knee if that feels good for you. Inhale, can you reach arms up? Exhale, trace your right hand down your right leg. You can keep your left fingertips reaching to the ceiling or extend them over to the right. Find your gate pose. Your back left toes can be tucked under or untucked. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can reach further, feel deeper into the side body. Now you can stay here if that feels right, or inhale up. Exhale, drop your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Maybe it rests onto a block over there, or not. Your right fingers can extend up or over to the side. Try to ground through the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, stay here if it feels good. We're going to flow with your breath. So you're going to inhale to reach up. Exhale to your gate pose. Trace your right hand down your right leg, side body stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale here. Exhale here. All right, wherever you were last inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back to the top of your mat. Now I'm going to show you one more thing that feels really nice in gate pose. You're going to keep that right foot out to the side. Your back left toes can be tucked or untucked, but you're going to sit your hips back toward that left heel. Think child's pose. You can let your hips go back as far as they want. You can keep your hands where they are, or maybe extend them forward to the top of your mat. Then you have the option, if this feels really good, stay here. Or we're going to flow with your breath again. Inhale your shoulders above your wrists. Exhale your hips back to your left heel. Go as slow or as fast as you want. If you want to add another little micro movement in here, when you inhale your shoulders up above your wrist, can you round your spine? And then as you exhale to sit back, can you arch your back like we were in a cow pose? All right, one more inhale. One more exhale, wherever you are, whether you're moving or in stillness. Inhale your shoulders back over your wrists. Step that right foot in. Let's go over to the other side. So step your left foot out. You can stay here or walk your hands back to your body. Bring them to your hips. Maybe adjust your foot. Really try to ground to the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. Option to stay here or trace your left hand down your left leg. Your right fingertips can stay reaching to the sky or reach over to the left wall. Find that side body stretch. You can gaze down at your toes. You can gaze up at your hand. Each exhale, can you try to get deeper into that side body? Maybe bend more into that left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Option to flow over to the other side if you want to see what that's like. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, ground to that right hand under your right shoulder. Extend your left fingertips up and over. They can stay up if you want though. Or maybe see how it feels to have that connection between your outer left foot and your left fingertips. Gaze down or up. Stay here if it feels good, or let's move with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, reach, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, feel that diagonal line from your left toes to your left fingertips. Let's do one more on either side. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale your hands to the top of your mat, and then we'll go back to that child's pose. Stay here if that feels good. Or see how far back you can sit your hips to your heels. Your hands can stay where they are. Maybe you reach them forward. Another option here too is you can plant some blocks underneath your hands. Inhale your shoulders above your wrists. Exhale, sit your hips back. Inhale, can you round your spine as you come up? Exhale, draw your belly button down as you sit your hips back. Do one more here. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, step that left leg in line with your right. All right. Let's go on over to Cobra pose, which is another wonderful grounding pose. I mean, most of your body is on the earth, so we can understand why this one is so good for Vata. Bring yourself onto your belly. Your toes are about hip width distance, but you can kind of play around with that. Maybe it feels better for them to be a little bit wider apart here. Press through the tops of your feet. Feel your hips grounded. Plant your elbows just a little bit in front of your shoulders. Palms face down. All right, now you can stay here. To make this way more restorative, you can grab a block and you can plant that under your forehead. Another way to make this pretty supportive is if you put a pillow underneath your chest here. If you want this to be more of an active pose, feel like your hands are glued down to the mat and you're trying to peel your hands back toward your body while you're simultaneously trying to open your heart through your arms. So you've got that resistance there, making this way more active. Stay here if this is enough and you're feeling a nice opening in your low back. If you want more, press your hands into the mat, bring them a little bit more underneath your shoulders, and come into your Cobra pose. Sorry, that was Sphinx. I don't know if I called that Sphinx or Cobra. But anyway, in your Cobra, it can look like this, just your chest up. Or press into your arms, come up about 3/4 of the way. And same thing, you can just kind of relax here. Or if you want more active posing, pull those hands back toward your body. Keep those elbows bent and hugging into your sides. Draw your shoulders around and back down. Open your heart up. Inhale here. Exhale. If you just want to hold, just hold. Some good movement here is when you inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, wave down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay. Let's do one more pose. Let's get into child's pose, and I'll show you different ways to make this more restorative too. So press into your hands, draw those hips back over your knees. With child's pose, you can put a pillow underneath you or a bolster underneath you and just relax on there. Can you sit down onto your heels? Your knees can be together, your knees can be wide. I would definitely suggest wide-legged child's pose, but it's up to you. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Maybe you're walking them over your pillow. Allow your chest to rest down, your face to rest down, your elbows and hands to relax on down. And you can stay here. Maybe you want to kind of work with your shoulders a little bit more. Bring some blocks underneath your hands. Relax like this. You can always come into full child's pose where you're wrapping those arms around palms face up. Another thing that can feel really good is having a block underneath your forehead. Wherever you are too, you can rock your forehead back and forth, whether it's on your mat or a block. Alright. And then let's end with a yoga, a little mudra. So find your way back to a seated position. Of course, stay in child's pose for a decent amount of time or spend some time in shavasana too. I kind of skipped that. But let's bring your pointer fingers back to your thumbs. Gyan mudra. Rest your hands on top of your legs. Feel that gentle touch between your thumbs and your pointer finger. Inhale fully. Exhale. Know that you can always find this calm within you. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.